Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, I've got some posts here from some chart analysts that I thought I'd share with you because it's been a while since I just went over some chart analysis that's been going on with HBAR specifically. I will give a quick disclaimer before I do get into this. I do want you to be wary about these things. I'm going to give you the analysts, and this is me showing you. I'm going to show you positive and negative because I don't want it to seem like I'm just trying to give hopium. So I am going to show you two different types of perspectives here, and then I'll go through my thoughts in regards to this. Okay. So first and foremost, we've got Butterfly, and Butterfly says HBAR is consolidating near the midline of the descending channel formation on the 2D chart. This line is acting as a strong support for price action. Bullish pressure slowly mounting. After buyers regain control, HBAR is positioned to surge towards 60 cents. Okay, going a bit further down, we've got Butterfly again. So HBAR is bouncing off the lower border of the descending channel formation on the 2D chart. This bounce shows textbook reversal. Sellers are losing control. If buying pressure continues, HBAR is ready to surge towards $1.20. Okay, and then we've got Emirhan here, and he's put HBAR 5M, and then he's showing you a chart, and it looks like HBAR is dropping down to roughly 16 cents. So not saying anything after that, but just showing you a price chart of HBAR going down to 16 cents. Okay, and then we've got Chinese Whale who says buy or cry later. HBAR ETF, rocket emoji, and then he's got a massive arrow going to the upside. I can't see what price it's looking at, but it's basically just rocketing up in price on the chart. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. So, look, the first thing I'm going to say is you got to understand with some of these analysts, right? They're just kind of like influencers. Some of them are just going to keep pushing hopium to get engagement, especially in these times, because that's what people want to see. Now, that's not to say that these guys are fake chart analysts, because I don't know, right? I don't really follow them. This is me just showing you different perspectives, which I'm open to do. But I will say, like, be careful with this stuff, right? It's just like with influencers. Some of them will just push nonsense because they just know it gets views and engagement, that kind of thing. For me, what I do is I just take a range of different perspectives and then I kind of make my own conclusion. But I don't hang my hat on anyone's analysis personally, just because no one knows for sure. So I'm willing to take in people's perspectives, and I definitely do take that on board 100%. But, you know, I don't want to be this person who, like, if something goes wrong, I'm then blaming the analyst because, of course, like me, I do my channel. It's not financial advice. Like, they're giving you their perspective. So I'm not just going to take their opinion as gospel. And then, you know, if things go wrong, I blame it on them. No, like, they've told me their perspective. Whether I choose to believe that or not is up to me. And that's why I'll never just wholeheartedly just go with one person's analysis, right? So look, where are we at the moment then, in my opinion? So this is the thing for me, right? Like, I'm still a bit torn with this at the moment with where we are in the market. I'll be completely honest with you. I'll make it clear then, if you want to say like actions speak louder than words, I haven't sold any of my HBAR. I haven't sold any of my cryptos. At this point right now, I've not sold any of my cryptos. Now, don't get me wrong, I will say this, for about, for a good 90% of my cryptos, I wouldn't sell anyway because nothing's happened, right? So like, I'm not really, there's no point in me selling because I wouldn't really make anything because they've not moved, right? So don't get me wrong, some of it is because like there's no point in selling, but you know, HBAR had gone up, I was in profit. XRP had gone up, I was in profit. XLM was up, I was in profit. Like, there's a good 6 cryptos I'd say I had, which have gone up quite a significant amount where I could have took profit, and I haven't. Okay, so, you know, for me, I did believe more was to come, and for me personally, I'm not saying I'm sure that it will happen, but if this is the end of the bull run, it's terrible. It's been a terrible bull run. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even call it a bull run, to be honest, because yeah, like Bitcoin has definitely had a rally, 100%, but you know, like HBAR hasn't surpassed its all-time high. You know, there's so many cryptos that, you know, are just not really moved. Like, yeah, you've had a bit of a pump, of course, but like, this is not bull run material. Like, this is not what a bull run is. And like, it's funny because I was in the 2021 bull run, right? And I've seen some analysts say that like the 2021 bull run was a bad bull run. And I'm like, if that was a bad bull run, I want to know what a good bull run is, because I'll be honest with you, I was in the 2021 bull run and it was absolutely incredible. Like, you know, and maybe it's because that's the one that I experienced, right? Like if I was in the 2017 bull run, maybe I'd look at it differently and say, well, yeah, this is pathetic compared to the 2017 bull run. But, yeah, the 2021 bull run was absolute insanity to me. Like it was crazy. It really was. So I look at this now and I couldn't even call this a bull run. To be honest with you, I really couldn't. Like, Bitcoin's had a rally, so yeah, I'll give Bitcoin it, but you know, Ethereum has barely touched a new all-time high. XRP's barely touched a new all-time high. HBAR hasn't touched a new all-time high. Like, yeah, they've gone up in value. There's some cryptos that have gone up in value, but like, you expect that anyway, right? Like, you know, like, especially with XRP, like that's just playing catch up because of the lawsuit that was going on during the last bull run. So like I'd expect XRP to have been around this kind of point anyway and higher from the last bull run. So realistically, yeah, for me, like if this is the end of the bull run, I'll just say this, like I can't really say that this has been a good bull run at all. And what I would start to question at this point is, are the kind of cycle bull runs that we have kind of done then? Because if this was all it had to offer, then this has been very weak. Now, the other thing I will just throw into the mix is obviously the whole manipulated liquidation event. Now, the thing I also question is it because of that, right? Like, because that wiped us out. You know, you got to remember, before that happened, Bitcoin was at $126,000 and was looking like it was ready for another move up. So if that hadn't have been wiped out of the market, it's very possible we would be way higher now already. You know, the bull run could be completely underway again at this point. You know, Bitcoin could have been in, you know, whole new all-time high territory. It could be at like $128,000 or something for all we know. So that's the other question we have to say, right? Like if this is the end of the bull run, is it because it was manipulated? Like, could it have been a thing where had that have not happened, the bull run would have been a huge, you know, success and would have like ended it on a huge note? So there's a lot of questions, right? But for me, what I'll say is I don't know the answer, right? Like I've never tried to come to you guys like I have the answers. I speculate that my hope is that it's still in play. That's my hope, but I'm not trying to act like I have conviction on that. I really don't. I will just be honest with you. Like I'm unsure. I'm hoping that it's still in play. A lot of the analysts that I follow still say that it's in play. So they say that's still more to come, like in terms of, you know, the bull run, it's not over. It would be weird if this, you know, does end the way it is, because as I say, there's certain cryptos that haven't even moved. And we're not talking about like, you know, like meme coins and stuff like that. I'm talking about like really good cryptos. You know, like I'll just give you a quick example. AVAX, Avalanche, like that's a really good cryptocurrency. And the price of what it was in the previous bull run to what it is now, it's barely moved. It's still, I think, lost about like 90% of its value. So like that's still like bear market kind of numbers. So if that's the case, like Avalanche hasn't even moved at all. So to me, this would be very, very strange, because that's not what happens in bull markets, right? Like, don't get me wrong, not all cryptos will run, but Avalanche is a really good crypto. Like, that's another crypto that I'm very confident on. So to say that that's one that, you know, hasn't run at all, very strange. So I'm holding out. We'll see. In terms of like these numbers that have been given here, like $1.20 and stuff like that, you know, if we are having a bull run, these are possible. Like those numbers are not impossible at all. Like 60 cents to $1.20. Yeah, if we still have a bull run, absolutely. But the question is, are we still going to have a bull run? And so I don't know where this goes. I'm hoping that we are still in play for it, you know, and we've still got that to come. But I'm just going to be real with you guys and say, I'm not sure. You know, like that is just my honest answer here. I don't know for sure. So I'm not here to give hopium. I'm just here to give you the honest truth, because I'm an investor like you guys. Like I haven't sold anything, so that's where my conviction is, right? Like I haven't just sold now and been like, let me just take some profit. No, I expected it to go higher, so I'm waiting for those kind of prices. So I'm hoping that is the case. A lot of analysts say that is the case, that we are still waiting for it to happen. But yeah, like we're literally on the edge of like $100,000 at one point, you know, so we're really like teetering, you know, that real psychological support level. So, you know, like I don't know where this goes. I really don't, but we will see. So thought I'd share this with you, because again, you guys can make your own decisions. Like you've had some positive, you've had some negative. it's up to you where you guys think it's going to go. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that when I do this content, it's not like, oh, I can give you the answers, but the truth is nobody can, right? We're all just giving you our perspectives and stuff like that. And I just like to be more transparent about it, because at the end of the day, people have got money invested. So I don't want to just be here being hopium and just saying, oh, everything's fine. Like, I just want to be honest with you guys, because I'm in the same boat as you. I've got stuff to lose. I've got money to lose at the end of the day. So I just want to level you guys and be honest. That's all. So yeah, look, we'll see how things go. But as I say, the majority of the analysts who I do follow, I'll just make this clear, they say the bull run is still here. So let's hope that that is correct. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Take care.